Hello, Lisa here, in Interdimensional 5D. If you go to sleep at night and you feel like you've done something, more than likely you have. We call this that you're working for the army of the Lord or you're working for the army of the bad guys. Either way, I'm speaking to you. This is based on Dolores Cannon's work, reading the Bible, and my own personal experiences. Now, today, I hope everybody had a good Halloween, good Samhain night. I made food for the ancestors, and I almost asphyxiated my family as Grandma got drunk and lit a fire in the fireplace and forgot the flue wasn't open. So that was kind of not the fun part. Um, but today is All Saints Day. I couldn't remember yesterday what it was called. And I'm going to read in Wikipedia a little bit about it for you. Oh, All Saints Day today. And because it's All Saints Day, I think I'm going to pull some Ascended Masters and we'll pull some Goddess cards. And the angels want to speak out. So we'll do some angels and then I've got some boom boom messages. But All Saints Day, also known as All Hallows Day, the Feast of All Saints, Feast of All Hallows, the Solemnity of All Saints, and Hallowmas is a Christian solemnity celebrated in honor of all the saints of the Church, whether they are known or unknown, and observed by Catholic Church, Eastern Orthodox Church, Oriental Orthodox Church, Lutheran churches, Anglican Communion, Methodist churches, Church of the Nazarene, Reformed churches, Philippian Independent Church, and other Christian denominations. The litur I can't say this word. Liturgical color, which is interesting. I didn't know churches did colors. In Western Christianity, the color is white, and in Eastern Christianity, the color is green. And it's basically services praying for the dead. All Souls Day is tomorrow. All Hallow Tide. From the 4th century, feasts commemorating all Christian martyrs were held in various places on various dates. In the 9th century, some churches in the British Isles began holding the commemoration of All Saints on November 1st. This was extended to the whole Catholic Church by Pope Gregory IV. And that's all I'm going to read. If you're interested in the holiday, you can look it up. Anyway, today's All Saints Day. So let us go right to the. But before I pull cards, I pulled these earlier. And I found it really fascinating. There's been some weird stuff going on in the etheric. People are crying. I think some people have been told today they celebrated last night. It really fascinates me how the bad guys will celebrate before they actually have, before their victory is in their hand, they celebrate. Which I guess in their thinking, it's like the positive thinking thing. Oh, if we celebrate, therefore we've won. Okay? And now, today, they're actually being told the reality of the situation. But for somebody, and I thought this was really interesting, the prayer came out. These are Kim Krantz's archetype. The prayer and the stone. Now I can't help but feel this means a prayer. Somebody's prayer is going to become reality, I believe. And what I find interesting in this, see that? That's a diamond there, like a diamond stone. And it's yellow. It's got a yellow tone to it. And somebody in the dream time showed me a ring with a yellow stone. And there's the prayer and the stone. I find that fascinating in light of all the madness that's going on around us. So that's like, yes. So let's see who comes out on the Ascended Masters today. Since it's for all saints through all of time, of any religion. And remember, these people are our ancestors, whether you want to agree with that or not. Let's see who comes out today. I'm feeling that one. Let's pull three of them. Three is like a divine number, right? Okay, who do we have? Listen. It's time to listen. Manjushri, I think that's how you say it. And the advice is to listen. Oh, and the word today is foundation. I put it up there. I pulled a word for today. It's November 1st, the beginning of the new year, if you're pagan. Which I'm not, actually, but I've studied the pagans because they come after us. Fertility, Pan. Oh, listen, something's very fertile. Oh, and Osiris is here. Father, husband, brother, son. Masculine, very masculine energy. So we're being asked to listen. Listen, something about the masculine identity is very fertile. And I'll say, put these up. Maybe these trigger you in some way. Okay, there we go. Those are our three Ascended Masters. Let's see what that comes out on the feminine side. We're going for the goddesses. We'll pick three goddesses too. 1, 2, and 3. Let's see who comes out. Oh, Green Tara. Start delegating. Ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything yourself. And leap of faith. Take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. Ooh. And Diana, focused intention. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. Hey, that's advice for everybody. It's good advice for everybody. Good old Diana. When you feel out of focus, she's the one to call on. All right. Well, we got our masculine and feminine messages. Now, I'm going to pull some angel power tarots. The angels want to speak today. Let's see what they have to say. What are the angels wanting to say today? Card. One more. This one. Okay. Two of Gabriel. Make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. Focus. Make bold and ambitious choices. A good time to focus on what you want. 9 of Gabriel. Stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility. Environmental activism. As somebody who stands their ground on their work. Stay determined. Make bold choices. Stay focused and stand your ground. Change your life, Archangel Chamuel. A sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free of procrastination. Embrace the opportunities that change brings. So big change is coming. Eight of Raphael. There is something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you. A spiritual quest. So you're going to turn your back on something, maybe a relationship. Cup space this is. If you have any questions, call on Raphael. They're there. They listen. They talk back. There's something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you. All right. And 10 of Gabriel. Oh, a heavy burden. Ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load. Working too many hours, trying too hard to please others. And we don't want to do that all the time. It's called people pleasing. Puts a lot of burdens on you when you don't do it discriminately. So we got stand your ground, stay focused, change is coming, and do what's right for you. Which with this 8 of Raphael and the 10 of Wands is as it were. Means you have to walk away. Somebody needs to walk away from something that has to do with their heart space. Like you're not happy in the situation, and if you're trying to if you're involved in a group of people that just want too much from you, sometimes you have to think about yourself first and walk away. So with that little message, we're going to take a singular Angel's Guidance card, and then they have Sacred Traveler Oracle cards they wanted me to pull today. And then I have Boom Booms I pulled from earlier. Alright, this is what I'm feeling. New partner. A chance meeting is no mistake. It is divinely orchestrated as a catalyst to set the wheels in motion for the fruition of your prayers. Pay careful attention to new people we send into your life. You will recognize them by your sense of familiarity, comfort, and safety. Interesting. New partner. Sacred Traveler card. That walking away could be a job, a relationship, a group of people. I have a sense that there's somebody involved with a group of people who have just been using them. You've been played. That's a hard thing to get over. Joy and delight. But Spirit's got something better for you out there. If you're working away from a horrifying relationship, there's something better for you out there. Joy and delight. Open your heart to joy. And this definitely speaks to me of this new partner. That could be work, it could be friendship. Yeah, something new is on the way. Okay, let's go to the boom booms. Now, this is so weird. Okay, so Loki's out. Loki came out. When Loki comes out, he's telling us in this particular collective, especially if you work for the Army of the Lord, because this is about the Army of the Lord, okay? Loki tells us there's trickery happening. Some of the trickery that happens in 5D, for those of you who are not as experienced in it, there's people who have been in 5D utilizing it for a very long time, and they're very good at pretending to be. You could call them shapeshifters. Actually, to me, a shapeshifter is when they can come and be something or somebody else here in 3D. But in 5D, they take on the persona of somebody else. They can look as if they are, and let's say Victor. A million people want to be Victor for whatever reason in the 5D realm. Probably because he's like one of the most handsomest men ever created. So they pretend to be Victor and they use his image, and they can also I don't know if they can actually utilize his energy, but they can do his image and his voice. So when you're out there in the dream time, it's real important to know discernment. And that takes the experiences of when you meet the real person and you know it's the real person in 5D, and then after some time, you can figure out the fraudulent ones, but not at first. It takes that going back and forth with it, so it takes some time to get discernment. But when Loki comes out, he's telling us that there's been big trickery going on, okay? Loki and New Porter, and this is New Porter is somebody from like the Ghost Detectives from Dragonstar 5 or out there in space, come in and they assess situations. They look like humans. You would never know the difference. But they, along with the Army of the Lord and the angels, okay, have been exerting physical punishment onto the people who are pretending to be someone they're not. Okay? The army of the Lord and the angels are disgusted with this egregious behavior. Okay? Because you're breaking universal law. It doesn't matter how many dollars you have in your bank, you're in spirit realm. When you pretend to be people in spirit realm that you're not, you're breaking universal law, and your dollars don't matter. Okay, this is spirit stuff. this hilarious. This makes me laugh. Okay, so that's going on. Oh wow, lordy lord. Okay, back east. This is something back east. There's gossip and egregious slander against a person who's actually a muse out in spirit world. Don't mess with a muse. And this card came out with that. Words are death or life. So once again, okay, spirit knows everything. And I got to hear today these people with a lot of dollars in their bank accounts who are pretending to be other people. Well, some people have been tracked and monitored and followed for years before there was identity theft going on. So there's people on the science end who watch things and watch the buildup of energy around people. Now they have technology to film 5D. Up in space, they film everything. But there's people on the planet now who use thermal technology, and they can see, yes, you did rape so and so, and it's not invisible. We've got you on camera. We've got your energy signature. And when you use energy weapons on this person, we're seeing you are targeting that person's personal private part. They just been told today. Somebody was just told today. But this is like, there's people back east talking shit on somebody they haven't seen in years. That's funny stuff. Now, either something happened at the first quarter moon of October, which is last month, or by the first quarter moon here in November, somebody who pretends to be somebody they're not is either going to get 4 charges put on them or 4 years sentenced by Sergeant Michael of the Shoelaces. And Sergeant Michael is like, you're not going any further. He's pulling out his Merlin energy. I'm stopping you. I'm stopping you, fake Ben. I'm stopping you, faker. Your fakery is over by the first quarter moon at least. And you're going to get sentenced. Either you're 4 charges or 4 years. 4 years is like nothing, in a way. Unless you're 80 years old. And then you can get killed in 4 years. Okay, so out in the west, somewhere, I'm assuming Chester's out west. And whoever's dealing with Chester out west, they want you to rest or go to ground. There's some form of transformation happening. I'm not sure what this means. Maybe this will resonate with somebody out there. But whoever owns Chester or has a horse like Chester, or maybe out west, you need to talk to the horses. Maybe they have information for you. Seriously, people, the Indians have a myth about horses, okay? Maybe this is to an American Indian, but you need to talk the horse and rest and go to ground. You have to listen, which listen came out somewhere, right? And there's transformation in this message and this energy. This one said listen. So there we go. And that's all I have today. That's a simple card message. Happy All Saints Day. I hope your Halloween was great. I hope you spent some time with your ancestors, because they do really make a difference to us in our everyday life, more than you could ever possibly know. Anyway, thank you for watching. Be well, friends. Remember, I think you're amazing, and I absolutely love you. Bye now.